The heads of Marion County's criminal justice system agree Indianapolis is in the midst of a public safety crisis. And tonight they're answering direct questions about the increase in violence and what they're trying to do to prevent it. Their conversation revealed some weak spots in our criminal justice system as well. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Fanchon Stinger. Some of this you have heard before from other leaders, and so far Indianapolis, as you know, is at more than 140 homicides this year. Tonight, public safety leaders, including the chief of IMPD and the Marion County prosecutor, appearing before a city county council committee to address this.
Fox 59's Courtney Crown joins us live. Courtney, you were at this meeting and found out some concerning information here.
Yeah, Dan, a lot was revealed when leaders met to talk. We found out people are given a set bond when processed for a crime, regardless of whether they have additional cases pending. Tonight, prosecutor Ryan Mears agreed to work with counselors to try and get the state courts to make a change. During tonight's Indianapolis City County Council meeting, key players in the criminal justice system went in front of the Public Safety and Criminal Justice Committee to answer direct questions. A main focus is the idea of giving repeat violent offenders a low bond for lower level crimes.
For those of you who don't know, in Marion County, when you are arrested on an offense, your bail is predetermined. And so if I'm arrested or you're arrested and we're charged with the same offense, our bail is going to be the same regardless of what our criminal history might be.
Prosecutor Mears explained the bail schedule is set by the state courts. To change it, people would need to appeal to them. In a bipartisan move, Mears agreed with Republican Counselor Paul Ane's request to write a letter to the people in charge.
I think we're past writing letters. I think you need to call them up, and I think you need to say you'd be willing to fund it. Absolutely.
Mears says the bail schedule is in place for efficiency and to ensure fair treatment, but there's a problem.
It does not consider if an individual has multiple pending cases. Because no one reviews it, your fate is already predetermined based on the schedule.
Jail records show the man killed at Town and Terrace Tuesday was released from jail on a felony weapons charge 48 hours before he was killed. Fraternal Order of Police President Rick Snyder says this is one example of the justice system that must be fixed.
You're cycling people back into a neighborhood with no plan. There is no plan. There is no additional resources.
Counselors also told key leaders, Chief Randall Taylor, Community Corrections Director Steve Hull, and Mears, they want to see data on how many people are committing crimes while out on bond. Chief Taylor says to IMPD's knowledge, there's a variety of people responsible.
They're familiar to us. For whatever reason, they decide to continue to commit crime. But there's also that group that doesn't really have that much of a criminal history. That's a little more confusing.
Taylor says IMPD does track the people that have committed violent crimes after being released. Chairman Leroy Robinson says there's a meeting between key leaders in the justice system happening next week that will be open to the public, and you can count on us to follow up. In the studio tonight, Courtney Crown, Fox 59 News.